Hello, everyone. Welcome to. I don't. This is kind of the first of its kind. We're calling this Real Talk. Um, because this is not like a normal kind of videos. These are just kind of videos where we'll just like bring up some sort of topic and discuss it for a certain period of time, and move on to a different topic. It's a very standard thing, but right now we kind of need like more videos, so we're just gonna go to this because it's something we had an interest in doing, and we're getting around to doing it now. Anyone else want to
So
say?
I can tell that you got the invitations to the new place. I mean,
Welcome.
I guess the fourth guy didn't show up, and the fifth guy.
Or the sixth guy?
I think you can. I think you can kind of see what happened to him over there. Yeah,
Here, let's see. What did happen to him?
he's not doing too well over there.
Huh?
But this turnout is fine. It's like it's good enough. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So we could have had. We've had a. There's six of us. If you have not known who the six of us all are, you should watch at least the newest three videos before this one, and then you'll know the six people. The six of us. Um, Most of the time, if me and Jose decided we to just record videos regardless if anyone else was there or not, you could probably have a lot more videos out. But trying to be all inclusive with as many people as we can. Just that. So it's a bit tough, but what is Jose? Do you have the first topic for us
Well,
to go into?
speaking of this sixth guy, seriously, that guy's been out of action for such a long time. It's like, damn, it's like he's forgotten about us or something.
Well, he was in the same. The last time he was in a video was the same time Johnny Depp guy was in a video. But yeah,
Wouldn't
uh,
like him to think that, or I wouldn't like to think that he's forgotten about us. I mean, well, he has a different group of people apparently he talks to now at this
I know,
point.
I know. He's always had that other group of people that I do know who they are. I just don't like associate with them. But
Right.
Yeah.
as in regards to Josh, the other person that's not been mentioned
Oh,
yet,
oh,
he
Josh.
he would be here, but he's currently eating dinner right now. So
Yeah, he's running a bit late, isn't he?
again, another thing of saying we could have a lot more videos if we didn't want to be all inclusive with as many people as possible. But even when we do try to get this guy to be a part of the video, it's kind of hard.
Of course. Hard to implement. You would wish it to be like the good old times from, so many months ago, right? Fortunately, you can't have that, apparently.
I mean, I don't want to bring up the quote seventh member. I'm gonna save that topic for later, or maybe not even this episode of it. But I want to bring it up at
Yeah.
some point.
Yeah, great. You're leaving the viewers on a cliffhanger, huh?
they give
Video's
that
barely started.
um, in regards to these guys, Josh is most of the time, except for like every 2 weeks, he's very busy most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm not saying people like this are bad, but like he doesn't do his homework at all. And then when the opportunity comes to record a video, he's like, "Oh, I have to make up homework that I missed. Sorry." Just it's a bit annoying sometimes.
It's
Right?
tough.
Fortunate. You'd wish it'd be the summer again already.
Kind of,
Then you wouldn't
just
have
for
to do
the.
so much stuff.
Winter break, but again, that's a lot more holiday stuff. But that's what we just had.
That
This
still
was,
depends. People
yeah.
still assign homework over winter break. If you're one
Ooh.
of those and you're watching the video, you're
Ha, cut out. No,
yeah, right.
didn't even hear what.
Like he'll edit the video.
No, but I'm saying your mic cut out, and you didn't finish your sentence.
Oh, piss.
uh,
Well, you don't have to know what I said then, I guess.
in regards to the other two, we don't really know what happened to Riley. He kind of just like, he's with the
He has
he
his
was with us.
girlfriend, he has his friends, it's,
He was with us in some of the original videos, like some of the first Left 4 Dead campaign videos and like the Phasmophobia videos. But then when it
You
comes
might
to
have asked
Gary's
why they
Mod,
left
he has not been in
right?
like as many Gary's Mod videos. And some of you might be questioning those random 5 Terraria videos I have on my channel. Do not watch them. I'm telling you right
This is
now. I would
definitely a
rather.
proto-learner of the
I
channel.
would definitely watch the videos with commentary, and that also have little to no progress within 2 hours. But
Make sure to watch it for his Faz video or something.
yeah,
Keep it as
if you
a more
haven't
proper
seen
video.
if you haven't seen any of our other videos, you should check out the Phasmophobia video. If you have Phasmophobia, check out the Left 4 Dead video. Like
It's a
not
great
if,
start out.
well,
to
not I'm
channel.
not saying like if you have the game Phasmophobia. I'm saying if you have the fear, like the actual fear. If you have a fear of ghosts, do not watch the series. It's a ghost hunting game.
Or even if you do, you may as well if you want to provoke heart attacks on yourself. First
Anyway,
topic of the night.
and that
Something like that.
does anyone have anything else to say about the other three, the other half that is not here?
Oh hell! If only
No.
they'd be here more often.
I'm
That's all I really
gonna
got to say.
I'm gonna bring up a similar topic on the topic of people. We've had a couple other people that we've kind of consistently talked to, but they either do not care as much or do not actually have computers, so they cannot they can be like part of the video but not like in the video.
Yeah.
A good example for this, we could use Zoo here. He was we called him a spectator in one of the Left 4 Dead videos, because he doesn't have a computer, but he just likes to talk to us a lot. So like he was
Anything
just
related
there
to
talk.
Steam, most of the people are gonna be
It's
spectators only.
Yeah, they're just the 6 of us that you've probably seen, like actually in the games, are the only 6 of us that have computers and Steam to play all these games. I'm gonna go off topic for a second. I want people in the comments. I'm gonna ask a question, and I want you guys to answer it. Because we haven't made a video on this game, and I'm sure you know what this game is. Because if you're watching a video game channel and you haven't heard of this game, what are you doing? Comment down below, because I don't really want to do this, because it might be a little bit cheap way to do stuff. But comment down below if you want to see us make Minecraft videos.
Yeah.
It's
Do you
something
want
I
us to
didn't.
follow the guide of YouTubers?
It's something I didn't really want to do because I thought, well, maybe wouldn't have to use Minecraft to help us succeed. But I'm just gonna ask you guys. Let us know in the comments if you would like to see any Minecraft content.
It's only if. And if our channel turns into one of those channels that like teen makes and then makes Minecraft videos for, and then it just disappears after like 7 years with no content, then I guess you know what happened.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
That's how that Minecraft channels go.
back on topic of the other people. We just had someone else that recently joined us. It's actually Josh's brother. We were talking to him. And if you didn't know, because we probably have not mentioned it at all, Josh had broken his computer that he had a couple months ago, And the computer he uses now, and probably within all the videos you'll see him, is his brother's computer. And so because of that, his brother could not be part of the videos.
I'll just reiterate that they have all the parts to fix his original computer, yet they do not do it.
That is a bit confusing, though.
Strange.
Because they are Josh's. Haha.
Might
If
only
they,
be his dad.
If they did fix Josh's computer, maybe Nick would be able to join a video because he would get his computer back. But yeah,
Until then, he'll probably only be in the calls or something.
Yeah, he might be in a call in a video.
If
He was talking to us earlier, but we weren't recording anything earlier for that to be technically part of that. We had this one other person who was in one of the Left 4 Dead videos for a couple minutes and then left. Aiden. He's more of a console guy. Plays more console games. And we again, if anyone you're seeing here, we know them in real life to some extent.
of course, yeah.
There's just been a couple people, and I know because we did not record videos back at this point, which I probably definitely should have. In February, early February of this year, there used to be like a lot more people on our Discord server where we could talk for multiple hours a day. And I kind of regret not recording that and trying to make a video out of it, because I look back at that now. Those conversations would have definitely been, I'm gonna say, interesting, because a lot of them went absolutely nowhere, and other ones just,
Oh yeah, suffice to say.
How many people would you say?
Pretty dry.
Maybe like an extra 3 people were consistently online. But again, this is only a figure of numbers. I'm referring to those people on the server that have the name never came back.
Lots of change, a lot of time, and when you look at this now, in the middle of the winter season almost, and things have seemed to gone for the worst of things.
We had some hope in August when one of the people came back that we have another person who might be interested in talking on a video. Because again, the only people that have computers are the 6 of us that have been in all the videos in Gmod. Other than that, when that person came back, they stopped coming back 2 days later, and the same amount of because it's a bit complicated because there's some people that just don't care as much, and there are other people that they want to be here, or we actually not sure. There's people that we could be here, and they just don't have the ability to.
Totally.
Anyone have a topic?
If you're optimistic enough, because maybe all of them can't play Steam games, but if it ever happens, that we have
Online,
a decent amount of people, we
online,
might do
something,
some kind of browser game or something for multiple people.
We're not doing Among Us. No, we're not. As much as some of the people that are no longer here with us would want to try to do that, I would think these people that I'm looking at right now, not you guys, they have Among Us uninstalled. And then I opened the game for 2 seconds earlier today to troll them. Haha.
Yeah, suffice to say, I would rather not touch Among Us.
Among Us.
because if I do, I think all of my dignity will be tossed down the toilet bowl.
Because this guy, and two of the people that are no longer, talking to us consistently, we used to play like Among Us every single day, in between like the 11th and the 15th, and maybe the 16th.
Yeah, and we'd organize like these Among Us quote unquote parties.
Yeah. Did it work out well? Yes, actually. It probably worked out better than these videos are organized.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna be honest. I agree.
Okay, I think I've spread enough information on. Does anyone have any different topics they want to bring up?
Not as of the moment.
Perhaps
Say-
vlogging is an idea.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
That is vlogging as
You
an idea.
mentioning doing real life stuff. Vlogging would be
It's the problem with that is trust issues.
trust issues and who?
Trust that anyone that watches this video can't just magically find out our location by seeing a small part of that vlog video. If we
If
do
any
vlog,
of you viewers,
I'm actually gonna have to edit that. Because if we like walk near a license plate, I'm going to have to edit the video.
any of you viewers already type to DDoS to find locations, like
I'm not accusing the
You're just
viewers.
not cool.
I'm accusing the people that surf YouTube just trying to do that.
if you're one of those people, you can suck it even more.
But I would actually have to edit those, unlike with a video game, like, because I didn't want to be a vlogger, I don't want to do that kind of stuff.
Not in the
I
sense
think
like
personally,
the Paul brothers would do it, obviously.
no, not like that. But doing it's a bit complicated. But basically so what am I saying now? Okay.
Hold on.
We gotta
I think I have to deal with something right now.
okay. I'll try to
You have to give me a moment, and then I'll return to the table.
All right then.
Okay, so he's gotta do something. Let me bring up some other topic. Let's talk about something else. I'm not really entirely sure what to talk about. I could probably come up with because again this is still the first video. We're not actually sure what we're doing with this topic. Another thing I'd like you guys to comment is topics for us to talk about in the next future episodes of Real Talk. Super original name, by the way.
Yeah.
So hilarious. Okay, so let's go. Let's talk about
Sounds like a club. Yeah.
I'm not gonna go into this in too much detail. But let's talk about how school has been affecting our ability to do stuff.
Oh yeah.
I feel like, of course, this is probably not surprising if you've watched any of our other videos. Of course, the person that school is going to affect the most for the video schedule is Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes he just doesn't do his work, and then his parents force him to do it because he didn't do it earlier. And I'm not saying he's at fault for any particular reason, but there are what Jose was like saying is if Josh gets homework over winter break, which is coming up relatively, is in about a month, maybe less, like maybe 3 weeks or so. Because at the time we're recording this, it's the day before the end of Thanksgiving recess. So this is so we're about a month away from Christmas time. I know if you're watching this video, we did not do a Thanksgiving special. We were gonna try to do one. It just did not work out because people were doing a lot of stuff. It's, um, People were doing a lot of stuff during the Thanksgiving break, and we're like the first couple days of that. And so we tried to like set something up, but like not enough people were available for us to record a video about that. We will try to. I'm pretty sure we will get a Christmas one out. I did have an idea, but it would be an absolute truckload on health. I had this idea that every single day in December for like an advent calendar, we would do like some video game like advent calendar related thing. Like every day we would do something different. I'm not sure how much that would work, or if it would even work to begin with. But let me again. This video is gonna need a lot of different diversity of comments. Comment what you think about that idea too. Recording it for the first 25 or 24 days of December. If it does work out for the beginning, it's definitely not going to work out for like the 23rd. Unless I just kind of say like a couple words by myself for like a couple minutes. But other than that, I'm gonna try to get this to be more consistent with the uploads. Although it has been hard because everyone's not always available. Which is why I'm gonna try to like organize a schedule. Not to try to stress people out, but to give people an idea of like, okay, this is when we have the opportunity to do this. Let's do it. If that makes any sense. In regards to, I guess the topic we're talking about is the channel itself. In regards to the future of this channel, if it comes to a point where there's too many different games we start doing, I might split the channel into two, or make a second channel for certain games, and then keep this one for other games. Because right now it's not too many, because what if it's been Gary's Mod Phasmophobia, Left 4 Dead, and then just this is Gary's Mod, but it's just a talking video. If it comes to a point where there's too many different games for us to, record at once, I will make a second channel for some of the games. Another thing I was thinking about was I could make a separate channel for videos I make just myself. But I don't know how that would work precisely. I'm gonna have to make an intro for this so it makes sense. Like for the videos, like a short, like couple second intro. But that's like kind of the path this channel might move towards. The more this channel progresses, I think the better we will get at making new videos. I'm pretty sure that would make sense. I have an idea on what I want to say next, but Jack, do you have anything you want to add to that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. It's just the one thing is the larger amount of people you want to see in one video, the harder it's gonna get to get that specific video. Because the more people you add to a cast, let's say, the harder it's gonna get to have everyone in one place at one time, where everyone has like different lifestyles. And to some people, this might be called common knowledge. To other people, it might be something that they didn't know. But most of the time, the videos on this channel, I will of course have been available because this is on my channel. As regards to why I did it and not like one of the other people, it comes down to open broadcasting software, or OBS as more people will know it as. Despite the amount of lag that is in some videos, I have the best computer out of our group. I'm not trying to brag about that fact. In fact, it's some of the parts of this computer are pretty old, but I'm able to record the videos and able to record videos and be in like a Discord call and have a game open without there being taking it too much of a toll on my resources as maybe it would for if someone else were doing it. Because in one of the videos, I have an example of this. In one of the Gmod videos where it was just me and Jose, I asked Jose to record his perspective, and as soon as he opened OBS, his frame rate had halved, and so he decided not to do it, which I guess that makes sense. Because why would you record if your frame rate's already half of what it just was a couple seconds ago? But that's kind of one of the main reasons why I have the perspective. I know Josh said one time he wanted to record his perspective, but again, it boils down to the same thing. Does he have a video capture card strong enough to do that, and can his computer even handle running that many different things at the same time? If I might work on this video more than do the other ones. I'm probably not gonna edit it, but I might add like chapters so you can skip around to like different topics that you find interesting. But it's a bit of a struggle, I will say, at the current. But I think eventually this, because at some point, because believe it or not, Jose and hopefully Josh are graduating from our high school at the end of this school year. Now we already know from Josh that he said that he doesn't want to go to college, which is fine. College is not for everyone. But we don't know exactly what Jose wants to do. We're not actually sure what he's gonna do. So if we don't manage to get this train rolling before June of next year, we might just not be able to get this train rolling at all, if that makes any sense. It might still work, but, you know, when you lose an important member to the squad, it's not easy to do something without them. Just like some of these videos have been less entertaining because Riley's not here to make, you know, bunch of jokes that could definitely put him in prison if he said them in a certain context. But so it's a bit of a thing. I will work out some way to make it a little bit more efficient. Again, that's assuming school and extracurricular activities that people are participating in don't interfere as much. But then again, one thing I did hear about, I'm going to share a bit of personal information. Because Josh wants to be a video game designer. You know, I guess he's the type of person who would want to do that. So that's what he wants to do. He told me if he has any free time available when he's able to do that job, he will still try to make YouTube videos with me. And so, if I'm still doing this in the next like year and a half, which I probably will be, and Josh is there, it's either because he didn't get a job as a video game designer, or he did and he has enough free time to still be in videos. But it's more of if I think the first person, because Riley's like it's very possible that he will come back. It's possible, but it's not likely. And so I think the first person to leave the channel and then maybe have a slimmer chance of coming back is Jose, because he has said that he wants to go to college. I'm not saying it's bad that he wants to go to college. College is not for everyone, but those that think it's a good opportunity should definitely go to college. It might be good for their education. It depends on how you want to live in the future. And because college is a very busy thing to have. You don't get as much of a break as regular school. Any college students watching, or anyone that knows a college student would know that. It's bit of a struggle, I will say. I'm gonna. I'm not gonna. I think I have more to say. What I might do. There's been a couple of games I've been interested in recording. In addition to these. Of course, I mentioned Minecraft earlier. Please comment if you think that'd be interesting. Because I don't want to do that, but I'm interested in doing it. Another game that I would want to try to do is, it may seem very remote to these other ones, but if you know what Bloons is, then, then you might know what that is. If you know what that is, then it's a bit of a thing. However, it's not like it's not like it will be playthrough videos, because those don't really work with that game.
Tower defense game.
Yeah, tower defense games. It's not, unless it's like Plants vs Zombies, and like you record like videos of you beating different levels. Which now that I'm thinking about that, I might do that. So maybe expect it in the future. Don't know how long. But yeah, there might be some videos from different games in the future. There's a couple other games that I was interested in, but I'm not like recalling them at the moment. For some of them, it's either that I don't exactly own the game yet, or I don't have the money to buy the game at this point. There's a bunch of games out there. There's thousands, maybe millions of video games that exist, and you can't get around to all of them. I do think sticking to certain genres would help, but then again, we're saying tower defense, adventure, FPS, sandbox, and like that's it's not a lot of different categories, but it's enough that it could branch out into a lot of different games. And if at any point, because I think this, if we're definitely gonna try to get as many games as possible without overloading ourselves on, because our last couple of videos, or almost all of our newest videos, have been in Gmod, because Jose knows how to set things up for like skits and stuff in this game. He knows how to set that up. He actually has 4,000 hours in this game. I have no idea why, but I guess that's just what he's done for the past couple of years. But for the other games, we haven't really done other games than the three that we have already. If the reason I'm concerned about Minecraft videos is because I don't want to sell this out into becoming something similar to the Dream SMP, Because if you've seen that mess, it turned from like 10 people into like 170. Uh, I still don't even know what that's about. But I just don't want to like have any like online conflicts that start turn into real life conflicts because that could cause a bit of problems. Um, one of the what was I gonna say? One of the ideas I had was to because this could definitely help in the long run was to one of the ideas I had was to if I have the opportunity to record a video by myself even if it means no one else is in it. Okay. I just talked about the channel for a solid like maybe 15-20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else have
Definitely.
anything else to swap to before I start repeating myself without knowing? Any topics not directly related to us that anyone would like to bring up?
It's fucking cold outside.
Virtually.
um,
It's a lot of white stuff.
I know this
That's
is
a
like
lot of
real
snow.
talk. I'm gonna bring up a different topic. Because just because I don't want anyone to, I don't want to get on anyone's bad side. I don't think this. I'm pretty sure this will stay true forever. We're not gonna bring up like political topics on this, because that could cause just a lot of problems. More than it would be
Never.
benefit.
Because it will lead to internal conflict and shit. And that will not be good.
Yeah, Jose. I don't know if you heard, but I said that you're technically the most likely person to have to leave and be like the most busy and not come back. You can probably understand
Yeah,
the
seems pretty
reasoning
weird.
because Riley, it's possible that he comes back, but it's not likely. But and Josh has said that he does not want to go to college. You said you are. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, college is very time consuming.
Yeah, always so free nowadays. You're saying I'm busiest all of a sudden after such a long
I
time.
mean, you might be more busy in college, and I think that might just be the thing that you have. I'm not saying you shouldn't go to college just for the channel. I think if you want to go to college and you think it'll benefit you, then you should go to college and you don't have to worry about us. I think by the time that time will come where you have to leave for that, we'll have gotten the ball rolling long enough that even if you're not there consistently, we can still succeed. If that makes
It's
if
very
that
optimistic.
I
That's a
also
good thing, though.
I'm just gonna let you know. I mentioned to the viewers about possibly having a second channel for either solo videos by myself, or videos for different games. But
Yeah,
yeah,
the original channel concept I was thinking, you would have like the traditional Steam game content on this Fire Gamer Owen channel, and then if anything ever happened, like if it was a Kahoot or a board game online type of scenario where we'd be on the server, it'd be like a Fire TV, separate channel kind of thing.
if you guys don't know what Fire TV is, it's a concept we came up with, and before we realized what we were doing, before we realized that we were copying a name by Amazon, uh, it was kind of like this
Yeah.
weekly event schedule we set up where we would do
Amazon
stuff
don't
with our
sue.
friends. Please, yeah, please.
Do not. Stay away.
I
A
think
different logo too.
I think you probably because when you search up Fire TV, that channel I made does not show up at all. One, it has no videos on it. Two, Amazon. Three, YouTube. Amazon more than 15-year-olds and 17-year-olds. Pretty much. But
Yeah, look it up though.
the future of the channel is definitely mixed as of right now.
Yeah, for sure.
I wanted to get into this topic because it's a bit of an interesting one to talk about, especially as of what this channel is.
Man,
What
say you don't push. I think
you
it
guys
might fucking flop.
you guys you guys know anything about like what's your? I know this is a bit of a weird out of the blue question, but just because it might be relevant, how expensive do you think smartphones are gonna get in the next year?
Oh boy.
It's a legit
What did an
question
iPhone cost in
'cause
like 2010 or something?
I'm gonna use iPhone as a benchmark, but there are phones out there that are mostly China exclusives that are $2,500 in today's world.
Because objectively, the only way smartphones could realistically get cheaper is if the components themselves are cheaper.
But the problem with that is every year new components come out.
Mm-hmm. More technologies.
Because the highest end iPhone you could buy this year with like the maximum storage, it was like $1,600, and that's a
Wow.
lot of money. It's actually almost double the cost of like the base iPhone.
If the trend keeps going up that the components are always new, which they pretty much are always going to be, and the prices go up and inflation and all that shit goes up, it's likely that the phones will cost hundreds of dollars more in the future.
I mean,
Mhm.
we've already seen on average, from the first iPhone and the first like Samsung Galaxy phones that released at like prices nowadays compared to those phones, it's like $300 to $400 more on average for a phone. Again, and this is assuming you buy it brand new and like not refurbished and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, in regards to you know, cause it's one thing that I was a bit confused by is if you've heard talked about this because you've like some of you might have heard of Huawei, and you know how they were banned from U.S. markets for accusations of espionage. Um, it's very and they kind of like are now just a China only market. But you know, there's still just a lot of people that live in China, so they don't like lose market share from just missing out on the U.S.
Yeah.
or as much as they would. Um, okay, I'm gonna ask you guys another question because this one might also be important. Let's say
Okay.
you have someone with like a budget of like $800, and the phone they are upgrading from is a Nokia 3310. So they have no existing technology ecosystem. What phone would you recommend they buy for under 800? But like, there's a lot of phones.
I'm not too sure.
I think for security reasons, most people would say get an iPhone because you know security is iPhone's
iPhone and also the notoriety brand in general. You look at an iPhone, you say, man, this has been around here for a while. You look at a Huawei and you say, what kind of Chinese manufacturing company made this brick?
Well, exactly. That's the point. Because you don't even know how to pronounce it.
Exactly.
But you know what even.
You think any other Americans will think?
But you know even more of a mess of a name to pronounce.
No.
Try. Can I not type? Hello? Oh, wait.
No, because the HUD needs to be on for that to work.
Can you pronounce that?
Can you see it?
It is a phone company.
Xiaomi.
That is correct. How'd you, bruh?
You probably said it, and
It's
it looks like it would be said that way.
it's another Chinese company, but unlike Huawei, this one is not banned. I don't think, at least. But if you've ever like used a smartphone, I'm sure you've heard of Samsung, right?
Of course. It's a no.
Because I know if you were to buy a foldable phone right now, it would be a no-brainer that you would, of course, buy it from Samsung. I know this is more speculation on smartphones than most people might want to think about, but do you think foldable phones are the future of regular smartphones?
I mean, to be quite honest, I don't really see much of a point
Yeah.
because
What the only the benefit I see is you can have bigger displays in smaller footprint, and basically, if you because you have a foldable phone,
yeah,
I mean you can unfold it, and all of a sudden your display size has doubled.
from a consumer perspective, it really just looks like they're going back to like the 90s or something when they post something like that.
I'm not
Flip
talking about. I'm talking about the foldable ones, not the flip ones.
Yes, I know, but they're so. I'm saying the concept is kind of similar. Like, you know that there's the one Samsung phone with like the glass that can bend or something, and you can make it big, or you can make it like normal smartphone size.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like shit like that.
Okay, I've
Like,
one. I've two more questions on smartphones.
I just don't understand the need for that from a consumer's perspective. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I got two more questions about smartphones, and if you guys have any questions, you ask, and then I'll move to the next topic. Um, if you were to think about what would be the best smart device that you could wear, that's not a watch.
As in, you could wear.
Like if you could wear something on your body that can dictate you information from your phone because it's a smart device that's not a watch, what would be the best option in your opinion?
Don't know. Stuff like this just sort of takes you back to those days when stuff like the Google Glass was something that was happening. I suppose glasses, I mean,
I mean, yeah, it would probably definitely be something worn on the face. It's not like you're gonna have a smart device. Like no one wants to wear a smart anklet. That'd just be weird.
no, of course not.
Because a smart watch is
Yeah,
closer to your face.
dystopia, the approach of human destruction and shit. No way.
So, I have one more question on a smartphone. There's a concept I think that Google had, which was to make a completely modular smartphone, meaning consumers can pick and choose parts how they wanted, like they were gonna pick and choose parts for like a computer, and so like you could like reduce the amount of waste because instead of disposing of a whole phone, you only get rid of one part.
It's like a computer, except
It's for
phone.
phones. It's like a modular phone, meaning you
That
can
seems like
change,
an alright
chop and change.
idea.
It just the one problem that I think people will have with it. What if people want a different screen size? Does that mean you have to make a different like thing and then the same components but in larger sizes, or smaller
I guess
sizes.
the screen would be like the screen and the body would be like the equivalent of what a monitor is, I think.
Hmm.
Right. You could still have all of the pieces, you would have to transfer it to a different holder though. It's like a monitor, but at the same time it's also the computer tower.
Hmm. Um. Okay. Do you have any questions on that topic,
No.
or do you have anything interesting about them?
I don't know, you seem fairly interested in technology and stuff.
I mean, I do just watch. It's either gaming YouTubers or tech YouTubers is who I watch in my free time. So that would make a lot of sense why I'm like here talking about this. But just because no one really exactly knows, do you think the iPhone 14 is gonna look the same as the 13, just bigger, like they have for the 11 and 12? It's just the same phone, it's
Well,
bigger.
you can update your base, brand of phone, but up until a certain point, everything's just sort of starts homogenizing. You know, your phones that were from a year ago are the same as, or are nearly the same as the ones now. Which the iPhone 12 and the 13, they kind of display that a little bit.
And same with
It's
the 12
almost
and the
like no
11.
difference.
And same with the 12 and 11.
You know, every single change in generation, it doesn't necessarily change too much because I mean, I don't know, what is there really to change besides possibly storage if the phone is capable of holding more, or trying to up the amount of power that it can supply for like applications and stuff, you know?
Um, I just thought of something in regards to upgrading smartphones. Do you think there'll be a point where smartphones begin to overtake actual like professional cameras?
I can't really tell. I mean, that would go into the same thing of just like how far can you upgrade a camera really?
Because if you compare the highest end cameras of the of from phones from this year to last year, I think it's a bigger jump from last year to the year before that.
I
Because if you use a wider lens, then you can just get more detail.
don't know.
And I guess in regards to like upgrading things, a similar question: do you think smartphones will replace actual computers at some point?
uh, I mean, while the capability of phones has gone up, and
There has been
you
a phone
know,
that was released with more RAM than my entire computer.
they definitely have a lot of power. I think the only reason that would not happen is because of like
OS
the
operating systems,
interface,
operating
and
systems.
because like imagine you're trying to play like the same game on two different devices, like a computer compared to like a smartphone, right? You know, the
Um,
computer, it has certainly been around for such a long time, and the interface has been the same for pretty long, with the whole keyboard and mouse and stuff. It seems like, you know, at least to me, I think the computer is probably here to stay, just
but
because of the
would you?
following it has.
But would it be scary if I told you that someone designed products that specifically were to replace a computer with a phone.
Oh,
There's
what are those products?
there's a monitor, like a 27-inch monitor, that connects to your phone, and it turns your phone into a computer that powers it as if it was a computer. So basically, all of a sudden, you can now use keyboard and mouse on a monitor that's powered by your phone instead of a giant computer.
But then it gets to the point where it's like, where do you cross the line?
Yeah.
When does such thing, if it's like a monitor and it has connected to it and it has the keyboard and the mouse, I mean, is it the phone? I mean, you could put those components into a PC, I would assume, and it'd
Okay.
essentially be the same.
Okay, I have one more question, and then I'll stop talking about technology. I promise. Because of the foldable phones, the ability to have more screen in a larger volume. I mean, smaller volume. Um, do you think that foldable phones will replace tablets? Because they can kind of unfold and fold to very similar sizes, and tablets cannot fold into smaller sizes.
That's not something I'm too sure about.
It's
I
not.
mean,
It's not as far fetched as the last two. It's definitely possible that instead of carrying a laptop, you could just carry out a phone and
tablets
unfold it.
are just a strange niche in general. It's like it's like you wanted the display of like a computer, but you wanted it to feel like a phone or something. Like, I don't really understand what tablets are all about even.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any other topics, or should we just try to end the video here?
I've
I
got
don't know.
nothing. I've got nothing.
Again, guys, comment down below if you have any topics for us to talk about next time. Nothing political,
Yes.
by the way. I will report the
We
comments.
anticipate
Yeah.
your responses.
Should we try to record something else if we're finishing this up or after we're done?
Well, it's been an hour in this video, so I think we should kind of just leave it off here. If you want,
Alright then.
we'll talk about it after the video. But
All right.
Alright then.
if you guys
Oh.
did enjoy this I guess new category of videos we have here, leave a like, subscribe, do the likes and
But I
subscribes.
think if you even
Uh,
are watching this, thanks for stopping by.
If you watching all the way through, thank you for sticking with us, even if you got bored.
Yeah. Maybe you're just watching this while you're sleeping and we're in your dreams or something. So what?
I will add chapters to this video, meaning so you can skip to certain parts of the topic. If you only want to hear about certain parts of the video. Oh.
Man. Yeah, you thought I was done the first time I did that? Nope. He's getting fucking tossed.
You have way too much fun with that. I feel worried.
I don't want to end the video the same as that Riley video. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video.
Come on. You have too much fun crucifying people.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more hyperlink block.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, guys, yeah, do it, the likes, subscribes. If you did enjoy this video, share it with others you think would enjoy this kind of thing.
Jeez.
Other than that, I have nothing else to say. You guys have anything to say?
Nope.
I don't know. I guess hope you'll still be on the channel or something.
Anyway,
Come on, guys.
I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video.
Goodbye.
See you later.
See you guys in the next one.
Might see another upload. Depends
Okay.
if we do anything.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.